Are the Lakers losing their luster in the eyes of NBA stars? With Jimmy Butler's trade wishlist making headlines, Los Angeles is notably absent from the list of potential destinations for the All-Star forward. As the Lakers struggle with inconsistencies, fans are left wondering what it means for the future of this storied franchise. Stay tuned as we dive into the implications of this news and what it could mean for our beloved team. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay updated on all things Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers have found themselves in a tough spot as we approach the 2-month mark of the NBA season. With a record of 13-11, their recent struggles have raised eyebrows, especially after starting off strong at 10-4. It's frustrating to see the same issues pop up again. Outside of LeBron James and Anthony Davis, the team lacks a consistent third option to ease the pressure on this dynamic duo. As a passionate Lakers fan, I can feel the urgency in the air, and I know many of you do too. General Manager Rob Pelinka has faced mounting pressure from fans and analysts alike to make a roster move, but so far, we've seen little action. The latest trade rumors have only added to the tension. Shams Charania from ESPN recently reported that Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler is open to being traded. However, here's the kicker: the Lakers weren't even mentioned as a potential destination for him. Can you believe it? Butler, a 6-time All-Star, has been performing well this season, averaging 19 points, 5.4 rebounds, and 4.8 assists. He's a player who could really take some of the load off LeBron and AD, especially when it matters most in the playoffs. But with the way the Lakers are playing, it seems Butler isn't looking our way. He's considering other teams, namely the Houston Rockets, Dallas Mavericks, and Golden State Warriors. This has to sting for us Lakers fans. It's hard to watch as our franchise, once a prime destination for top-tier talent, finds itself sidelined in the conversation. The Lakers have to find a way to turn things around, otherwise, we're looking at another disappointing season. I can't help but wonder, are we on the right path? Should Pelinka be more aggressive in pursuing trades? It's clear that the team needs to make a strategic move, and the absence of Butler on that list only highlights the uncertainty surrounding our roster. This isn't just about one player. It's about the overall direction of the franchise. If we don't make the right decisions soon, I fear we may waste another year of LeBron's remarkable talent, not to mention the potential of Anthony Davis. Fans are clamoring for change, and I can't blame them. The hope was that this season would be different, that we'd see a Lakers team ready to compete for championships. But as we watch our rivals strengthen their rosters, it feels like we're just treading water. The emotional roller coaster of being a Lakers fan is exhausting, to say the least. One minute, you're feeling optimistic with a strong start, and the next, you're left questioning everything as the losses pile up. I genuinely believe that making a move for a player like Butler could have been transformative for our team, but now it feels like we're on the outside looking in. So, what's next for the Lakers? Can we expect a trade before the deadline? Or are we resigned to this roster for the rest of the season? I'm torn on what the best path forward is. Do we hold on to what we have and trust in chemistry? Or do we take that leap of faith and shake things up? As we dive into the latest trade rumors surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers, one proposal has caught my eye, and it's definitely worth discussing. A suggested trade that could see D'Angelo Russell, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Cam Reddish, Christian Wood, and a top 5 protected 2029 first-round pick head to the Brooklyn Nets in exchange for Dorian Finney-Smith and Dennis Schroeder has sparked a lot of conversation among fans and analysts alike. Now, let's break it down. The Lakers are currently struggling with their defensive rating, sitting at a dismal 26th in the league. That's a glaring weakness for a team hoping to contend in the Western Conference. The addition of Dorian Finney-Smith and Dennis Schroeder would not only shore up our defense but also bring in some much-needed veteran presence. Finney-Smith is one of the league's elite 3 and D players. His stats this season, averaging 10.6 points, 4.3 rebounds, and shooting 43.2% from three, show just how impactful he can be on both ends of the floor. Imagine the relief for LeBron James and Anthony Davis knowing they have a versatile defender like Finney Smith on their side. And then there's Dennis Schroeder. Having played with LeBron and AD before, he brings familiarity and a playmaking ability that the Lakers desperately need. His averages of 18.6 points and 6.5 assists this season highlight his capability to lead the offense, especially in those clutch moments we've all seen slip through our fingers. With Gabe Vincent struggling, Schroeder's experience could be a game-changer for us down the stretch. On the flip side, the Nets are clearly in a rebuilding phase, and this trade aligns perfectly with their strategy. By bringing in young talents like Jalen Hood-Schifino, the 17th overall pick in 2023, they're adding some potential future stars while also acquiring a top 5 protected pick for 2029. D'Angelo Russell's return to Brooklyn could be a redemption arc for him, and with every chance to shine alongside incoming young talent, he could really help bridge that gap for the Nets. Now, I have to ask, do you believe this trade is a win-win for both sides? I'm honestly torn. On one hand, the Lakers get the defensive boost and veteran savvy they need to make a serious playoff push. On the other hand, the Nets are setting themselves up well for the future with this deal. It's a classic case of both teams benefiting based on their immediate and long-term goals. This trade could significantly impact the Lakers' chances this season. With LeBron James aging and AD's injury history, every move needs to be calculated to maximize their championship window. Finney Smith and Schroeder could be the keys to turning our defensive woes into strengths, enhancing our playoff potential. For the Nets, shifting their focus to development and flexibility makes sense as they transition away from the Durant-Irving era. And you know what's really exciting? This trade could reshape the landscape of the Western Conference. If the Lakers shore up their defense and add reliable contributors, it could change the dynamics of playoff matchups. But I want to hear from you. What do you think? Is this the right path for the Lakers? Are we finally in a position to chase that elusive championship again? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to hear your expectations and frustrations as we navigate this roller coaster of an NBA season. Let's debate this. Before you go, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates and insights on our beloved Lakers. Don't forget to click that notification bell so you won't miss any of the essential news coming your way. Together, let's keep the conversation alive and support our team as they strive for greatness.